I forgot.
Where'd all these people come from?
I forgot to set us to start right away, but we're here. But wow, there's a whole bunch of people.
Oh my god, all these people! Where all these people come from?
Belbo Rocket says this music is cool. I don't know who that is. that's Old Man Jenkins. He hangs out on his porch and he just says things to the passerby, rocking in his chair.
Did I just shit my pants? No, it's really DrawBomb.
It is really DrawBomb. That is right. You
might have shit your pants. It can be both.
I am shitting my pants.
We can be DrawBomb and you can have a pants full of shit. It's possible.
You can void your bowels while you watch this show.
Yeah. In fact, you know, with Twitch's mobile app, it's very easy to do this.
Absolutely. I've done it multiple times. I've been straight up emptying my guts out while I watch our show and possibly other streams.
While you record our show. You know,
while I record, yeah. Sometimes if you ever hear me...
You don't know what room you're in.
If you ever hear me drawing and you hear me going like... then you know that I'm shitting.
I don't have to wonder what that is anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to wonder.
Thanks for narrowing that down for me.
You're so welcome. I'm glad I could help you out with that. No, I do not like the robot reading comments, says Bell Rocket. Well, I'm sorry, because
I love it.
It would be cool if we got some of the more realistic voices. Those would be fun, but
yeah,
we couldn't figure that out. That was hard. So this
might be able to rig that up, but a lot of that, I mean, there's very easy ways to do it if you're willing to spend money on that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the TTS is only for
subscriptions or resubs,
or just maybe subscriptions in general. I don't know if you can do it for just a regular subscription. I think it's like their line of defense from having
interesting.
Like, I don't really know. You have to pay for 2 weeks before you make the robot say horrible things on our show and get us banned.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well,
I don't know for sure.
There's the goal, folks.
I'm still looking into it. It'll only cost you about $11
to ruin our
Ian, how the hell are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing over there?
I'm great. As good as I can be.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Doing the thing again.
We are.
DrawBomb, a show where
doing DrawBomb.
Gosh.
As I throw
how has your week been?
It's been all right. We celebrated Gianna's birthday.
I did see that. Happy birthday, Gianna.
It was a lot of fun. We went to an escape room, which was
I want to hear about that.
Non-copyright infringement Mario Brothers, similarly themed.
It's the Mario Twins.
It was the Super Plumber Brothers. And you had to stop a bomb. It's
famously lots of bombs in the Mario universe.
I mean there are.
I guess there are.
There are.
Bob-ombs.
Bob-ombs.
Yeah, I said that like I was being kind of snotty, and then totally wrong.
Fucking wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so we did.
And you guys escaped, yes?
We did it. Dude, we crushed it. I don't know. It felt like either we're too good, or like the puzzles were too easy, or we were just too many people to be doing that escape room. I can't tell. But I had a great time regardless. But we crushed it, man. Like we super crushed it. There were 2 rooms to it, which was fun when they opened up the second room, and that was a fun little thing. But yeah, it was a fun little experience, and I had a lot of fun. We blazed through it. We didn't need to use any hints. It's because I'm an experienced puzzle room guy. I mean, I've gotten out of many escape rooms with you virtually, and I felt like that felt very similar, except the only issue I had doing the real escape room was that half of my vision wasn't taken up by what you were seeing at that moment in time. So
right, it throws you off when you're used to it being a certain way.
yeah, absolutely. So I had to get over that, but then once I realized what was going on, I really got down to it, and we had a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I've done some good escape rooms. I really like escape rooms. I would like to do more of them.
Me too. That was a lot of fun. I want to do
fun
hard
thing.
ones. I feel like
Yeah,
I could handle it.
we did a pretty hard one for my brother's birthday a couple of years ago, and we lost by about 30 seconds, which was sad. But we would have had, it was really hard. We would have had it, but this one implemented like you didn't find out till the end, but it implemented an interesting like mechanic, which, you know, I don't know if I liked it or not. It was interesting, but it allowed for one of your teammates to like try to hinder your success. It created like a mole in your group.
Interesting.
And it worked. They fucked us up and we did not get out, but it was pretty cool. It was fun. There were some really cool puzzles in it. Like there was one where I forget now because it's been years, but it was something like where there was a theremin and you had to like, I found these notes and I didn't quite know what they meant, and then once I like found how to play the notes on the theremin, it like unlocked a safe. It was just like cool shit like that. It was
cool.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, man, I like puzzles. So
yeah,
doing a whole bunch of puzzles is very enticing to me. So when I found out we were doing an escape room, I was like, yes. But we also had a nice breakfast with Gianna's family, and we had a nice hangout. We played some Banjo Tooie. We also had K-pot, Korean hot pot, and
sounds like a great day.
it was a great day in my opinion. Gianna said it was stinky poo poo. No, I'm kidding. I think she said she had a great time too. So
it's easy to get
all
those two
good,
mixed
folks. Yeah, I heard her say I had a great time, and what I internalized it as was I'm going to stab you in your sleep. So I had to get out of there.
Oh man, did you
Also, I
manage
had
to get
work
away in time?
morning. Yeah, I left at 5 o'clock because I had work in the morning.
Oh, glad you didn't get stabbed in your sleep.
I didn't get stabbed in my sleep, and I made it to work on time. Double whammy.
Win-win. A win-win.
Oh, Balbo Raka says Banjo Tooie is superior. That's interesting because there's gonna be a fight in the chat. No, we're playing Banjo Tooie right now because Gianna and I don't know if I talked with you about this. I probably did. I probably brought it up on the show at some point, but me and Gianna played through Banjo Kazooie recently. I can
recall that.
it was pretty fun. We basically like did it in 2 sittings because it's a very easy game if you've played it before and know where everything is.
Okay.
Which we did, and it was basically like while we were playing, it was basically like us comparing what we remembered in the game as we played through it, being like, I think there's a jiggy there. Oh yeah, I think there's like a thing over here. Yeah.
What's a jiggy?
Oh, because you haven't played Banjo Kazooie and you have no context. We still got to do that stream where I watch you play it in the VR room.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
That'd be so sick. I just gotta get the VR set. Just gotta get the VR.
I mean, you don't even. We could rig it up so you could just be like on a screen, your face, like talking to me in the room.
That's true, but I mean, I wouldn't have as much fun if I wasn't in VR.
That's true.
Because then I could VR slap you if you're messing up and be like, hey! And like yank the controller out of your hand and be like, this is how you do the talon trot.
Not sure VR works that way, but
It's not. But yeah, we played through Banjo Kazooie. We crushed it. We 100%ed the game. Which is not hard to do. And we started Banjo Tooie last night while we were hanging out, and it's been an interesting experience. The vibe is definitely way different. It's
You
way
played
more.
this one?
Was that I played Banjo Tooie once. I played it all the way through as a child. I don't remember if I 100%ed it or not. I probably did because I was that kind of kid. I am that kind of kid. I'm that kind of man. But I only ever did it once. Whereas Banjo Kazooie, when I was sleeping on my one friend's couch for a couple of months, I did take the opportunity to play his Xbox and play through Banjo Kazooie again as an adult, and actually beat the game, because I never beat it as a kid because I got stuck at one point and never knew what to do next. So I played it as an adult while I was homeless, and beat it and closed a childhood memory loop sort of thing, closed a plot thread of my mind. So that game, Banjo Kazooie, is much more fresh in my memory, but I have played Banjo Tooie in its completion, so it's kind of like also me seeing like what do I remember, but I have much less to go off of. Banjo
Now, is Nuts and
Kazooie,
Bolts
sorry,
the next one, or is that Banjo like 3E?
Technically, Banjo, there is a Banjo Kazooie Game Boy game which continues the storyline after Banjo Tooie, but it is Dookie because it's a Game Boy Banjo Kazooie game, so it's a shell of what a Banjo Kazooie, because like it's old Game Boy, you know, it's like where they couldn't actually render graphics yet.
There's only so much you can do.
There's only so much they could do.
I played some good Game Boy games, don't get me wrong, but
Oh yeah,
you know, you are limited.
extremely limited. Following up Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, and then they did Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which I have not played, but I did watch a friend play for about 30 minutes, and I was like, that looks fun, but also I never played it, but I would play it.
There's some opinions in the chat real quick I want to get
Please go through them.
First off, Leviathan Den says Banjo Kazooie just brings back memories of me and my brother playing it together, but Tooie is fantastic. Yeah, it seems to be very nostalgic for a lot of people.
It is very nostalgic, but I haven't played it again, like, you know, in like this month. It's still very good. Still a great game.
Yeah. Well, nostalgia, I don't inherently mean that that's like less than.
No, I know.
Mean it seems to have a special place in a lot of people's hearts.
It does, but it does feel like I need to qualify that it, you know, it holds up at least.
It can mean that it's like
Yeah.
doesn't deserve its praise or whatever.
Exactly.
But I don't think that's the case. Double Rock says Zach disagrees. In my opinion, it's a little less frustrating, and I like the slightly more serious tone. She's saying Banjo Tooie is superior.
Yeah.
How do you feel so far?
It is definitely much more serious, which is why I feel like the vibe is different. And, you know, if you like that, hey, go for it. I actually do enjoy the sort of like happy-go-lucky yet sinister nature of Banjo Kazooie. There's no hot Gruntilda in Banjo Tooie. I think that's a loss for the culture. I think
Is that the witch?
Yeah, that's the main the main nemesis in the game. If you like get game over or you save and quit your game, you have to watch like a cutscene where she like succeeds in her goal. It's like a cutscene of you losing essentially, and she like steals the pretty looks of your sister. That's the plot of the game, is that she's trying to get yassified by you're stealing your sister's cuteness.
Classic witch plot.
Absolutely. And so then she goes into the little like literally it's the fucking teleportation machine from The Fly, and she steps into one and 2D steps into the other, and then they run it, and then Gruntilda steps out and she's like in a mini skirt and she's hot and she's going like oh because like they do those like fucking voice like barks when they talk. And yeah, she's not in the sequel.
One
There's no hot Gruntilda. There's not even a hot skeleton Gruntilda. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But
It's a shame.
Yeah. Also, I do want to bring up. Gianna brings up a great point, and I did think about this. I just never spoke it because I didn't know how to phrase this thought. But his sister is literally like a little girl, so there's like an extra creepy undertone to like why is stealing the little girl's cuteness making a woman hot weird. I don't know.
Do they outright say that, or is it just like, because there's a common witch plot where you eat like kids or like a virgin or something and you just get younger, and so like a lot of witches are trying to get hot by just going back to like being younger versions of themselves, not necessarily like absorbing what the person they're eating looks like or whatever.
It is because when the girl, your sister, comes out of the fly teleportation machine,
the
her
fly
side
machine,
of it,
that's right.
She comes out, she's ugly and like she looks like a ogre, like she's been ogreified.
Interesting. Oh, and Gianna says the cauldron says that the sister is the prettiest.
In the beginning, she asked for cauldron.
Or maybe not specific.
Oh, so the cauldron's the creeper. Damn. Yeah. And we've been jumping in that cauldron's mouth like the whole game, dog. Oh my god.
Oh, no. Gross. Take a shower. Bell says, weird that you never see Tootie again after the first game.
Yeah. She's gone. She went to college.
Guess so.
She took a bus.
Is there college in this world? It's just like hopping around on like tree branches.
No, it's kind of hard to figure out what is and isn't in the Banjo Kazooie universe and like what works, because there's like talking treasure and everything has eyeballs and talks.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, and then also there's murder apparently in Banjo Tooie. It starts to shake up the canon a little bit, but I'm interested in seeing it through. I haven't, played a Banjo Tooie in a while. Gianna might not be interested in finishing it all the way through, in which case I'll just like play the ROM, or I mean, I will play a legit copy.
Yeah, that you own, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know what your opinions of it are in the end.
I will say, for the Banjo Kazooie version, I may have also brought this up when I talked about it previously as well. But the controls are fucked, dude, on the Switch. They did not take any effort to like tweak the Switch's responses like on the sticks and shit to fit what would work for a Nintendo 64 game. So like there's some missions in Banjo Tooie where you have to like tiptoe and you have to like just nudge it just a little bit forward, or it won't like, and like if you go even a hair too hard, like Banjo starts walking and it ruins everything. And it's like they did not calibrate the sticks for like the dead zone of the Nintendo 64, and like it really ruins all of the gameplay aspects that involve any of the sticks, which is both the moving and the C buttons. Makes
Sounds
it really
like
tough.
a ROM is the way to go then. If it's
actually
broken.
better. Also, actually, the best version of Banjo Kazooie is the Xbox 360 / whatever version that you get from like the Xbox Marketplace, because that version has been calibrated for modern, like the controls of the modern day, so it controls really well, because it actually controls better than the Nintendo 64 version, because the Nintendo 64 version just the controls weren't as responsive. The dead zones were larger, and the dead zone is like how far you have to move the stick before it starts accepting input. And so with the Xbox controller, they've actually like tweaked the controls to work with modern day better like functioning and like sensitive controllers. They've also added some quality of life features in the Xbox 360 version, and there was some unfinished features that were like left in Banjo-Kazooie, but like the aspects of gameplay that were like associated with them never got completed, and they've actually completed them and put them in the like Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie. So it's like you even have an even more complete version of the game, and then you can actually, what they've done is you can actually use, so like it's a feature called stop and swap, and like basically you got items in the first game and you were supposed to get shit in the second game for it, but they never had the time to fully implement it. So with the Xbox version, with them putting those features back in the game, what they've done instead is that they've made those features that would have unlocked something in the sequel, they made them unlock something in Nuts and Bolts now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So overall, it's a better experience. The quality of life, like the main quality of life feature is like any of the notes or Jinjos that you picked up, you don't have to get them again. Because how it works in Banjo-Kazooie is like, if you have to like pick up 100 notes in every level, and you have to pick up 5 Jinjos. It's a collect-a-thon game.
Sure.
But if you die or you leave the level, you have to get those notes and Jinjos all over again. And it's 100 notes. Like, fuck that, man. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, you know, not having to do that twice is better, in my opinion.
I would agree. You know, don't want to have to feel like your time's being wasted.
Yeah. So, and also, Balbo Rocket says, I remember the 360 version having misaligned cutscenes. I don't remember that from when I played it. So either they patched that or like the next Xbox version, because I didn't play it on a 360. I played it on like the Xbone or whatever the next one was. But yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I Banjo-Kazooie's good. Yeah, Gianna says the camera might be giving her motion sickness, so I might have to play Banjo-Tooie on my own solo, which is totally fine. You know, don't want to get her sick.
Yeah.
Playing a game.
Not really
No,
worth
babe.
it, but
Wait, I gotta get another Jinjo.
just hold it together. I want to get these puzzle pieces.
Stop throwing it out.
Shit.
Jesus.
Have you ever played Nuts and Bolts? I think you just said you haven't, right?
I haven't, but I want to.
Oh, you saw somebody play it and you said it looked fun. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
My brain.
That's
You forgot.
It's okay. But yeah. So enjoyed the Banjo-Kazooing, and I would say that's the update on my life. I can't think of anything else to add.
Cool. Well, that sounds fun. Sounds like a great time
Wow.
being had.
Sure is. Is.
Speaking of nostalgia, I saw you purchase the new Katamari.
I did. I saw it was out, and I was like, oh, right. I want to play that.
Brand new Katamari.
That's right. I'm excited.
Let me know what you think of it.
I might stream it.
Love to see that.
I've been meaning to stream the original too, because I'm very good at them and I like them. They're my favorite games.
Cool. Yeah, I would like to see, you know.
See what Pro does it.
I've played them, but actually, I'd like to see that. Because there's some levels where it's like, you have to complete this, and I'm like, well, that sure is not possible. But I think you've like 100%ed it, or
I did 100%. Actually, no, I basically 100%ed it, and I was on my way to 110%ing it. Once you do everything in the game, they do have an additional challenge where you have a running tally, and it keeps track.
Sounds a lot like you didn't 100% it.
Well, hey, listen. Okay, here's what happened. Listen. What it is
Don't take this from me.
You play like these. You pick up this mission, and it's an ongoing mission. So like you can turn off the game and come back and like continue it, because what they do is they drop you into one of like 4 of the game's levels, but every level in the game is like a general backdrop, but they've swapped the props around to make the level, and that's because that's how Katamari works anyways. Because you can pick it all up. So like they literally like they'll put like a town square, but the level will seem completely different each time because of all the props that they've and the way they've been arranged in creative ways. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so what they do is they take
You're
one of
defending
these.
your honor.
They take one of these backdrops and then they fill them up with roses, and they're either roses or they're like a bundle of roses, which are worth 10, and you have to collect 1,000,000 roses. And I was doing it. I was working on it for a solid, like I would put an hour in a day for a solid month, and I was about 75% of the way there. I actually still have the save file somewhere. I just don't have a working PS2.
Well, you should complete that.
Yeah, I'll do it on stream. I'll do rose streams where I'm just working on getting the 1,000,000 roses and like doing it just hanging and chatting with folks while I get roses monotonously.
Then you can finally 100% it for real.
Fuck you. I'll cut you.
Hey, I kid because I love.
Yes. You do.
Let's see. I haven't really played much new stuff over the past week, but I've been watching some things.
Ooh.
Morgan and I started Chair Company, the
Right.
new Tim Robinson show.
I gotta see.
Did I
that.
mention that last week?
You mentioned that
I'll think
either
about it.
last week or while we were playing a game. It might have been while we were playing Jump Space.
Okay. It's very fun so far.
Cool.
It's definitely a Tim Robinson joint. I keep waiting for his whole shtick to get old to me, and it hasn't yet.
It still hasn't.
But it's good. It's fun. It's very much like he basically stumbles into this giant, well, maybe not giant, but he stumbles into some like menacing plot for the dumbest reasons possible. Like he wanders in stupidly into this thing, and it's a fun kind of like jumping off point. And it's still there's only been 3 episodes out so far, so still don't really know a lot of what's the bigger plot is, but
Interesting.
it's fun so far. It's interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm excited to. I should check it out. It's on HBO, or I guess they call that Max nowadays.
I don't know. They keep changing the name back and forth. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
not really
watch
sure
it
what
on
it's called.
Maximilian now, I guess. But
there you go.
cool. I gotta check it out. Also, we have a Mad Lad in the chat. Ayo,
Mad Lad.
Mad Lad. Glad to have you in the chat, Mad Lad. Yeah. Well, cool. I'm excited to hear more and maybe see more myself. Maybe I'll watch it and we can chat about it and discuss it.
Yeah. I'm sure
That'd
we'll
be
get to
a-
that point.
That'd be cool if we actually like talked about the same show. Like
It happens
current.
every so often. It's rare.
It does, but
Um,
frequently when it happens, it's like, hey, you watched this 2.5 years ago. I finally watched it. Let's talk about it now.
Yeah, that's true. Also, other new things. The new season of Smiling Friends started. Watched a few
Yes.
episodes of that. That's fun, as always. You know,
Still holds up.
same
Still
kinda-
good.
Yeah, they're doing the same things, but I like it. Implementing like different animation style, which I
Love it.
always like when they do that.
Yeah.
That's fun. What else? Oh yeah, we watched the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre last night.
Whoa. When you say
Yeah,
we,
kind
you
of a
mean you and
spooky
Morgan?
one. Morgan and I. Yeah.
Morgan hates horror movies.
I know, but she still insists on watching them. I never force her. She's like, "Let's watch something scary," and I'm like,
Okay.
"But why?"
That's
Do you want to?
interesting.
Yeah.
I thought
I think
you
she
know,
secretly likes it.
You think she's I feel that. I mean, that's kind of how it started for me. Is I was like spooked, but I always like kind of kept like one eye on it, going like, oh. Now I love horror. I'm a big horror fan.
You peek through your hands.
That's right.
Yeah, basically. But it's good. I feel like I've seen the original before, but I'm not sure if I've seen the whole thing until now.
I haven't seen.
It's a great. They do a great job of just like, it's just very uncomfortable and like, you know, they don't get all like psychological about it. It's just basically like, wouldn't it be scary if a bunch of rednecks had you trapped in and around their house while they tried to,
and yes,
murder you? And yes, it would be, is the answer.
Yeah, that's a horrifying concept.
It's an interesting. It's a movie from the 70s, so I can spoil a little. Yeah, or fully if I want to. But it's interesting because we're like kind of doing that thing you do in horror movies where we're like, all right, it's like a group of teens wander into some place they shouldn't be, and then shit goes bad. And we were doing that thing like, who do you think's gonna die first? But it's like pretty much they all die real fast, and then one character kind of makes, she's stuck in it for a while before
she gets like
escaping,
tortured for a while, and like just throughout the whole thing. Like,
yeah. But we're like, all right, who's it gonna be? And then it's just all of them, like within like 20 minutes of the movie, it feels like.
Wow.
And they're, they all kind of, they don't deserve to be murdered, but they do very stupid things that will get. They all just keep wandering into the murder house, like hello, and then they take 3 steps in the murder house and they get like their head bashed in, and then it's like next. And they all just keep doing that, and that's how most of them die. Man,
that reminds me of I once watched a horror movie where it was like these people, like it was like a group of like 3 people, and they were getting like followed and like attacked by like these 3 teenagers or whatever who like wore masks and were just killing people for fun or whatever. It was a bad movie. It was a bad horror movie. And each time they would quote unquote knock out one of the teenagers who was attacking them, like they would get in a one-on-one situation, they would knock the teenager out, and this happened like for literally every character in the movie. They would turn around and then the teenager would kill them from behind because they weren't actually like knocked out or whatever. And it's like happened every time. It was like, no way you're doing this for the 4th time. Oh my god, you're doing it for the 4th time. Crazy.
Right. It's kind of a crazy choice. It worked in this, I will say. Like I think it was good, but it is like none of the teenagers had none of the people getting killed had like the information that the people who went in the house before them got killed. So they're not just like wandering into a place expecting to get chopped up, but that
just kind of ends up happening, and
wandering in there. They're just like their friends keep disappearing, and they're all like looking for them, and they find this one house, and then you killed. But don't just wander into a house, even if your friends are missing. Maybe you don't just
don't just wander into the house, like knock.
Yeah. I mean, Texas laws, maybe it's all legal what Leatherface did to these kids.
It kind of is.
I don't know.
I mean, they stood
They
the
all
Graham
walk
Castle
in.
Doctrine,
Like
that would
they
actually
knock
be an
and
interesting...
he doesn't like come bust at the door.
That would be an interesting
I'm
twist.
sure somebody's
reframe Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but then like have an epilogue scene where it's like, well, you see, Your Honor, these children broke in and were terrorizing my clients.
Leatherface sitting there with the suit and another man's face on his face. Mad Lad says it predates Halloween. Yeah, it's an old one. It's like 70. What is it? It's a 70s movie.
It's like 76 or some shit like that.
I think it's 74.
That would make sense.
I looked it up yesterday and I just don't fully remember.
73. I'm gonna say it. 73.
Matty F says the angry video game nerd video about Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a classic. I'll have to watch that, especially now that it's like fresh in my mind.
Now that you can like relate to the moments he's talking about.
Yeah, there's some moments that I think this is the horror movie, at least for me, where you kind of put yourself in the shoes of the characters. You get immersed, you get scared, you think about what you would do in that situation. That's like pretty much like I think everybody does that. Yeah. There's this scene where the second person to wander into the murder house, she's stumbling around and she walks through this room and like crashes through a curtain. She like trips and like crashes through a curtain and then like lands in this room that's just filled with like bones and like effigies and like chairs made out of like corpses and all this weird shit. And yes, I would be very scared, but what I would do is I would get up quickly and quietly and run out the door quietly. Instead, she starts like writhing around on the floor screaming, and then she gets,
Murdered.
chopped up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe I would start screaming. Like maybe you
saw-
don't have control over that in a real moment.
Yeah, she saw something so grotesque and horrifying, she lost her mind.
Felt like that. One thing that I do have points to, maybe you'll disagree. Maybe you'll think this is a dumb thing, but the girl who manages to escape multiple times, twice in fact. There's a scene where she's like cornered in a house, and she just throws herself through the window and escapes out there, like through the glass. And I'm like, that feels. If you're about to get chainsawed, I might throw myself through a glass window.
Yeah.
Right? If the alternative is getting chainsawed.
Fair.
I feel like people usually just like run into like a closet and shut the door or something stupid. So her throwing herself through the window, I was like, okay, she's got moxie. This kid wants to survive.
This kid really wants to live. Holy shit. I mean, here's the thing though.
As bad as a chainsaw.
Yeah, I mean, it could kill you. Like, breaking through glass will murder you. It is glass.
Yeah. Sure.
Although a lot of modern day
Chainsaw's a
windows
chainsaw.
aren't made of glass anymore. A lot of our modern day windows are made of like some kind of
70s.
weird, like, I know, I'm just saying nowadays, if you were to have to survive that you weren't ever born in the 70s, so you wouldn't have to survive a chainsaw situation in the 70s. But nowadays, you would. And if that were the case, you couldn't necessarily you probably wouldn't hurt yourself as bad from throwing yourself through the glass, but it would also probably be way harder. For example, a glass
coffee table.
Indeed.
Exactly. It's invisible.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Mad Lad says, I'd jump out the window and do a sick flip and land perfect. I know. I don't know why she didn't think of that.
Yeah.
She went right through the glass like an idiot.
More people should be doing sick flips.
Do a flippy do.
Yeah.
But the movie is pretty good. I liked it.
Cool.
Classic for a reason, and it's pretty wild to think about like what they do in it for how old it is, right? Like
Right.
like I remember like hearing stories of people like when they saw Jaws, they were petrified, and then I'm like, this movie's fun. Like
It must have blown
make
people's
Jaws feel
fucking
like
minds.
it's like a kids movie.
Yeah, they had some
I don't
crazy
know.
ideas in the 70s, man. Some people took some acid and had some bad trips.
Yeah, the 70s was a wild time. 70s was a wild time for film.
Yeah. When you did horror in the 70s, you didn't play.
It's not. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Holds up. It's camera work. They do a good job of just making you like uncomfortable. Family is,
Creepy deepy
redneck family
vibes.
type of thing. Although I will say, from the time they get to this town where bad stuff goes down, that seems like the whole town's a little fucked up. Like every person they interact with is super weird.
Huh.
I don't know.
Interesting.
So that's Texas for you. Don't go there.
Don't go to Texas, guys. We just got dropped by Texas.
Texas unfollowed us.
Oh no. But yeah, cool that you watched that. I had a thing I was gonna talk about and I forget now. Shit. Piss.
While you're thinking about that, so we kind of like took turns. I picked that one, and then Morgan was like, "I want to watch this, the new Netflix show about Ed Gein or whatever."
Oh
Ed
God.
Gein or however you say it. And
Why?
I know. When it was she watches like she likes all the like true story shit. Like I hate that stuff.
Ugh.
And I'm like, see, I can't have fun. I was having fun watching the teenagers get all like, murdered because it's fake.
It's fake. It's
But
not
this,
real.
This is not fun. This is the true story.
It's a horrifying man who
Yeah.
actually did these things.
Yeah, and they gave him like he must have actually had like a strange voice because they're like, I'm assuming they're trying to like base it on reality and not just make
Yeah.
it weird for the sake of being weird. Although maybe
There's interviews of him in prison. Like he calls Jeffrey Dahmer like an amateur, and like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, he has like kind of like a Kermit the Frog kind of Jordan Peterson type voice.
Hello.
And
I'm gonna murder you as a clown.
No, this isn't the clown one. Clown guy.
Isn't Ed Gein the clown guy? I'm sorry, that's John Wayne Gacy.
That's John Wayne Gacy. Ed Gein is the one that like Texas Chainsaw was based off of, and like the Buffalo Bill was based off of.
Okay. See, that's
like making stuff out of skin.
You know what? I can happily say I did not know that about Ed Gein, and
sorry to ruin that for you, or to put that in your head anyway.
Well, I'm just saying I think it speaks to my character that I didn't go looking for that info. I'm glad I was just like Ed Gein.
I don't know why I know.
I can put that knowledge away. I can. I'll safely not look at what Ed Gein did. Thank you.
Matty F says, does Morgan like JCS videos? Breakdowns of interrogations are interesting, but yeah, true crime makes me uneasy for the most part. What is JCS?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. She likes true crime. I feel like it's a common, not to speak for everyone, but it's a common like girl trait. They like watching these documentaries about just the worst horrible things, listening to podcasts about it. She'll be like scrolling on Instagram while watching this thing where it's like, and then they cut his head off and hid it inside the wall, and then they cut his legs off and hid it in the floor, and she's like munching on like Pringles and like having a great time.
Patton Oswalt had a good bit about, I think it was Patton Oswalt, where he's like, he'll watch a movie where it's like a cowboy film, and they'll shoot each other, and like they'll like grab their sides and go ah and fall over, and then she'll be like, oh, it's so violent, and then like he'll see like what his wife watches in her free time, and it'll be like the necklace was made of vaginas, and it was like, oh my god.
Morgan explained to me, I don't know if this is true for everybody, but she explained it to me that women are often the victims in these things, and so it kind of is like a kind of a like curiosity / like
preparation,
things to look out for type thing.
Yeah,
like
how not to end up on one of those podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, super fair.
I don't know. I like to watch things. I like a documentary.
Good job.
I like informative stuff, but thank you. But I like mostly to be entertained most of the time, and that stuff bums me out.
Stuff really bums me out, my
Feel
guy.
bad time.
Yeah. I could be one of those people. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I hope I don't get chainsawed.
Oh man.
Also, I think, I guess I kind of knew this, but it didn't quite click in my head until we were watching it. But so he puts people on hooks in Texas Chainsaw, and I'm like, oh, so that's like the Dead by Daylight. That's where they were drawing the old hook thing from, I think.
Yeah.
Big meat hook.
That would make sense to me.
The Leatherface original.
He was the first one. He
says it's a YouTube channel. He breaks down criminal interrogations. Mad Orchard does true crime, but he does deep dives into the stories. It doesn't feel gross. It just feels more like journalism. That maybe I could be more interested in.
Yeah.
I don't like when they're like, after this commercial break, find out where they hid this person's intestine.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
That's horrifying.
No.
Gianna says, some of it's a morbid curiosity of how could a person actually do something like that, and also an interest in the psychology behind it, which that makes a lot of sense to me as well.
Yeah. That part's intriguing to me as well. It is. it's not like I watch those things and I'm just like, I'm not interested. I'm bored. I'll get into those things, but I avoid them.
Yeah.
They kind of make me feel.
It's
bad.
for me. It's not so much like when I've seen them. It's not so much the murder part that fascinates me. It's usually when they break down like the person who committed it's like life, and like you kind of like they like say like, yeah, here's a bunch of dominoes that sort of fell over around the time that this happened. So I don't know, maybe this could have been what broke the person's
How'd they turn
brain.
into this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part's interesting, for sure. John says like the Jinx documentary in particular. That's
Exactly.
a great documentary.
Great documentary.
So good.
Crazy. That documentary
The
has a
most
special,
satisfying documentary there could ever be.
the satisfying documentary, and you visited Philadelphia for the first time, and I showed it to you.
Yeah.
Which was a cool
You're
experience.
like, let's put on an episode, and then we watched the whole thing.
Yeah. I was like, I promise it's so worth it to watch all 6 episodes. And then we did, and yeah, it was great.
It was great. Yeah, satisfying ending that you don't get in documentaries ever in the history of documentaries.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty wild stuff.
Leviathan Den's gonna head out. Have a good night, Leviathan
Have a
Den. Thanks
good
for hanging
night.
out with us.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for the
Leviathan.
sub.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What a guy.
One documentary I've really been interested in seeing, but I've never gotten around to seeing it, is called The Act of Killing, which is where there's like these guys who it's like these 3 guys who like committed genocides as part of like this army or something like that. And
I know what you're talking about. Keep going though. I wanna.
The director basically makes them write and stage and perform plays about their genocides that they committed, and basically like through this sort of process makes them like sort of more differently experience the acts that they perpetrated or something like that. And I hear that it also one review I read also described the ending of that documentary as having some sort of catharsis to it as well, which is very intriguing to me. But
Super
yeah,
interesting concept.
very intriguing concept. The one preview I saw of it, like the one guy like went really all out with his play and like it was like a musical, and there's like costumes and like stuff like there was like real budget like put into these like plays that these guys end up like putting on. And it's an interesting way of making somebody, I guess, reckon with like a horrific thing they've done. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess your options would be you either about it.
Sorry, so can you say that again? Just
And-
because your voice cut out for a moment.
I was gonna say, if you were making something like that, your options would be to like just fully fabricate what happened,
Yeah.
and that would maybe force you to like think about it, or you actually try to like tell a story, and that would force you to think about it in a different
Yeah.
way. I don't know. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like, they might write a play that glorifies it, but then, at some point there has to be some sort of examination of some kind. Like if you're going to portray it, you're going to have to portray
Right.
the people who you're going to have to write and portray the people who you committed these acts against.
Yeah.
Which means you might have to humanize them. So, I don't know.
Right. That concept for the documentary seems super interesting. It seems like it could be potentially a hard watch, but not like
Yeah.
it's bad just because of the subject matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am interested.
So I've been really fascinated in watching that one. That one's kind of like my white whale of documentaries to watch, sort of. Oh yeah, we're running ads right now. That's a shame. Mad Lad, I don't know if you can hear this, but Empire Ants came on my Spotify that I'm listening to while we're doing this, so I know that you like that song. So just giving a quick shout out to Empire Ants and to Mad Lad.
Give him the DrawBomb bump.
That's right. The Gorillas, if you haven't heard of this crazy new band, coming out of nowhere.
Let's hope this helps them a little.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see them, you know, go far.
Playing their new hit 2025 single, Woohoo. All right, here we go.
It's not gorillas, that's just a gorilla.
Yeah. A blurry gorilla.
Blur. No, a blurry gorilla is Bigfoot.
Is big what?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
It's a blurry gorilla. Have you seen? Never mind.
No, I've seen it
it.
actually. Actually, funny enough, so you know that Gator Keys guy I mentioned, who he like solves the Grand Theft Auto Easter eggs and
And I
mysteries.
said
or
by
whatever?
555. 55555. I. 2 I. dot 55555555.
Interesting. So by placing the dots and then the I's, it read it as Roman numerals.
I mean, it started with 5. It was, or was it saying I? It sounded like it was saying 5555.
It was, and those are like he just wrote. I said B-I, like just a bunch of I's, but it read it as a bunch of 5s. Not sure why. Not sure why.
Huh. Well, Crazy Kyle, you'll have to just subscribe a few more times. Really perfect that. I'm sure you'll get it figured out.
Yeah. Get back to us when you get that solved. You're on the case, bucko. We gave you a license to kill
Thank you
to
for
figure out.
subscription, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
63 months.
That's crazy. That's almost 3 years.
Ban them. I agree, Matt. Yeah,
For that emo, I might. Those are some emotes he made happen just now and made them really big in our chat.
I feel like he created that too.
He did, yeah. No, he's combined emotes in a very clever way to make it gross and
Don't
make
stay
me
clever.
feel
You're
yucky.
encouraging him.
I am.
Great job.
No, you're encouraging him, Matt. Ah,
Thank you.
jeez.
Crazy Kyle, everyone. It's a real
Crazy
creep.
Kyle. Crazy Kyle, yep. Oh no, he keeps posting it. Oh my. Oh jeez. Oh god. Huh. I'm gonna look through my Steam real quick, see if I played anything recently.
Are you doing any Halloween stuff this coming weekend?
Yeah, I will be visiting Gianna once again around the Halloween days, the 30th and the 31st. And in Philly, we will be passing out candy on a pre-designated block.
What's that mean? Designated block.
The block we picked out.
Okay.
Because her block's not great
Is that
for
how
it. So
people
like,
do it in the city?
well, her block's just not
Okay.
great for giving
You
out
just, like,
candy.
go to a spot.
So we're like, she's got like family nearby, so we're gonna go to like her aunt's house or something like that and like
Cool.
give out candy there.
Fun.
Yeah.
Be a good time.
Yeah.
I
Go
have
ahead.
been busy and forgot that Halloween was a thing, and I'm working.
Oh,
I didn't take it off or anything.
you son of a
So
bitch.
that's an uninteresting thing, but I'll be dressed as a waiter on Halloween.
That's a good costume.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's authentic.
Oh shit, the new Jackbox came out.
Oh,
Uh,
let's get it and play it one time.
yeah. I do love those Jackbox games. I would like to
Me too.
play some here. Playing that Farmer Was Replaced game. Been having fun with that. It teaches you how to code a little bit. It less teaches you how to code. I mean, it does probably teach you how to code if you've never coded before. Like at least proper syntax in Python, which if you know that, you can kind of use that to sort of do other other coding languages once you know the translations essentially.
Okay.
But what's interesting about the game is yeah, it probably teaches you proper Python syntax, but it also kind of teaches you the problem solving necessary in coding. Like, coding isn't a lot of coding isn't like, hey, take the shortest route, and like there's some like code to just take a short route. You have to like math it. And the Farmer Was Replaced game is good at kind of teaching you sort of conceiving that. So it's like, for instance, I wrote a little program for the drone, or a function for the drone, where I could put in an X and a Y coordinate and it'll travel to there using the shortest route. And I had to do that by coding, by calculating like the size of the world, and by like subtracting the size of the world from the position that the robot was in, and if that number afterwards equals this number or is less than this number, then go north or go south, you know, like kind of writing it that way. And it's a game that kind of teaches you how to think that way, and how that you can use that to sort of solve the problems that coding is meant to solve.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like when they make learning fun, you know?
Yeah. And through that game, I've also looked at a couple of the other recommended games. There's like a little bit of a subgenre of games where it's like it teaches you how to code, but it's also like the coding is how you use the mechanics of the game. So it's like you get to apply the code while also learning the code. And that's intriguing to me, so I'm gonna like definitely be checking out some more of those games when I get the chance. And then eventually I'll also be re-signing up for my coding lessons. My subscription lapsed, and I just have not. I have not
Back into it.
resubscribed because it's a bit of money.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been interested as well. I just haven't done it as well for that reason. But
Yeah. Whenever you do get
maybe
into it, though,
one day.
I'm happy to help you out with any questions you might have.
I'll just have you do the lessons for me.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
You type. Okay. Type. You're gonna type print. Open parentheses. Quotation marks. Hello world. Quotation marks. Well, actually, they put the quotation marks and the close parenthesis in
Oh,
for
shit.
you, so
Or
you
back
don't
at
have
the
to.
beginning.
You have to delete that extra one you wrote in there. So then you're good. Then you run the compiler. Yeah, good job. You can
I guess
see.
I got it. That sounds pretty easy.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been enjoying that process. It's a thinker. I really like getting. I also wrote a function in the program to make it run a tree farm, which is where the trees have to be spaced specifically apart for them to grow properly, and you have to harvest them. So I have it set where like they get planted in the spots that they need to get planted, and then like it checks the ground and sees if they're growing, and then if they're grown, it harvests them. If it doesn't, it just like kind of skips them and makes sure they're at least planted. And it was a fucking broken program for a hot minute, because I spent like, let me see how much time I have in the game, because I can tell you how much of that game time was spent writing the tree farm. I have 7.5. And then you don't have to do
You're
anything.
like, here it is. Go ahead.
Fucking play it, why don't you? The
Make
step
a fun game. Why
first
don't?
objective is make a game, why don't you? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I think we have something here. I think you might have something here.
I think I have something. Ha.
Oh. This drawing's almost done.
Gianna says I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to an event on Halloween night. I'll see how you were feeling. Yeah, I'm usually down to go to a thing.
Ooh.
I'm usually
I love
down
Halloween.
to.
I haven't really engaged in it. You're down to thing?
I'm down to thing. The last time I engaged in a Halloween was the right before the pandemic.
I like Halloween a lot, but I haven't really done any Halloween-y stuff in, I don't know, it's been a couple of years. Unfortunately.
I'm very unfortunate. But yeah, me neither. So I'm excited at the potential of doing something.
Ooh. Yeah, cool enough there.
I did buy a very classy button-up shirt with ghosts on it from Spirit Halloween. I'm very happy with the purchase.
Oh,
and
I saw it in the picture. I like that. That's
Yeah.
a good shirt. That was
Thank
the
you.
first thing I noticed, actually.
Awesome. I like that.
Hey,
shirt.
cool shirt.
It's very comfortable.
Nice. I have it.
Can you have it? Yeah, why not? It was only 30
Sure.
bucks.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
I say only
Appreciate
30
it.
bucks, like I didn't look at that
If
and
you
go.
get that over here soon.
But it was worth it.
I think,
30 bucks isn't
if
bad
you could
for a
get that
shirt.
out in the mail soon, Halloween is this weekend, so I would like that
Oh, you got it.
sooner rather than later. Just
I'll
get
get
that
on it.
shipped over, please.
Yeah, you got it, man. I'm gonna send. I'm gonna. When we go to be right back, I'm gonna get that postage stamp licked and everything right now.
Well,
right
yeah.
then.
If you could make sure you get it laundered before you mail it, I'd just like it to be nice and
I'll
I can put it right
I'll
out of the
iron
box.
it. Steam iron.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Use your steam iron.
Yeah.
Freshen it up. Send it over. I want to wear that shirt.
Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours, man.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Bow, 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 bow. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's a ghost shirt for you in the mail.
Is that what that song's about?
Yeah, it is. People think it's about love or
That makes
something, but
a
they're
lot of
wrong. It's about sending somebody a shirt of a ghost in the mail.
I knew it.
Hey, you should have, you fucking idiot. Nice. Alright, I'd say this picture is done.
I think so. The creature that you drew is much scarier than these ghosts.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna try some. What? I'm gonna try something.
Go ahead then.
Try something.
We put up all our Halloween decorations yesterday because, we only wanted them to be up for about 4 days.
Fair enough.
5 days. No, actually, normally we do it a month ago and get around to it. We were out of the country in the beginning of the month, and then Morgan started her business, and
You guys been busy.
so yeah, we haven't done it, but we did it now. Finally happened.
Excellent. Well, I'm
There
glad.
we go. Perfect. Actually does help. I was thinking it looked too bright in there. I'm like, well, they're all these ghosts are scaring him at like 4 p.m.
Yeah. Do you think this is a? I like the way this looks. I'm gonna try a few other options over real quick just to see what they look like. But I have that as my sort of oh.
Crazy Kyle says, I only hear excuses. My decorations were up beginning of October. I know, that's how we normally do it. We blew it this year, but they're up now. I considered just not doing it at all, but then we were like, no, and we did
No.
it. Good value win. Dog. I liked what you did to it the first time.
Yeah, this one.
I believe, yes. I think that's that. Yeah.
All right, let's just
Okay.
keep it on that then.
It needed that. All right then.
I think I might have something here.
I'll save that. You think you do? All right. Should we take a little break?
Let's take a little break, folks. We're gonna BRB, and then when we we will be right back. And when we I forget what I'm saying, but we'll be right back. And then
I'm not following. what
I don't
you're trying to
either.
say here.
be right
When
back.
we we'll be back.
Or B movie. Okay, bye. Oh, and we're back. Whoa, that was sudden. I forgot that I had that set to do automatically, but it's good that we're here.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
go back yet.
Okay. Oh, Brandon, we're back. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man, but like we're fully back.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Hi there.
I was not prepared for this. Are we doing a bomb draw?
Yeah, folks. Are we down to do a bomb draw? We could also play another drawing game if you guys wanted. We had another one in mind, but we were also just thinking of doing a bomb draw. But in the meantime, while we wait for people to reply, I could just roll for mine and see what happens. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Here I go. Look at my sound effects.
Wow.
An agile mop.
That sounds fun.
That could be good.
How do you feel about agile mop?
That's decent. That's decent. I'm gonna spin it again.
Okay.
The secret of the untidy protozoan.
Wow. That could be fun.
Could be fun.
A little more complicated.
A bit more complicated. Gonna have to do some lore. I think I'm gonna spin it again.
Oh my gosh, your last chance. Here we go.
No, wait, hold on. Stop the music, stop the music. We have discussed this before. I get 3 re-rolls. Not just 3 rolls. Or are we just going the whole stream? So I think my internet's just being poopy right now.
Yeah, I saw it kind of. Oh yeah, F.
Yeah, it just F'd, so okay, we're back. Weird. We got a Midwestern ope from Maddie F about the F. I don't know, we're back.
We're back.
I'm gonna give another roll though. I'm gonna give another roll. But I get 3 re-rolls is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I whined like a little baby and we changed the rules. So now we all Wow.
A rudimentary dark matter stabilizers.
Wow.
I'm gonna take it.
With that, are you?
I'm gonna take this
Really?
one. Yeah.
The least of all the things you've got.
This one I have an idea for.
Worst prompt. Okay.
Worst prompt or the best prompt?
All right.
Alright, so
Question.
now what's up?
Are you able to share the bomb draw window to the ninja so I can? See
I
it?
sure am. You know what? I will do that for you.
Can you do that?
Ooh, that's the wrong one. No, hold on.
If it doesn't work, no big deal. But if it does, that'd be awesome.
It should work.
You're all close to the screen.
I'm gonna do this.
That works.
All right. I'm gonna
Okay.
also real quick do a thing with my internet.
Patiently waiting.
Okay,
Well, yeah.
we're reconnected. I tried something with the internet. I don't think it's working at all. But you know, that's just streaming out here. That's what it's gonna be, folks. You get this subpar experience because we're out here rural, baby, with rural internet. But I'm gonna pick a rudimentary dark stable matter stabilizers. I'm gonna pick that one.
Okay.
And
it's a great prompt. It really gets the creative juices flowing in my mind. So, cool. Great.
I'm not sure if that was sarcastic or if you were being for real, but
Sarcastic.
okay.
Seems like the hardest prompt of all the ones he rolled, in my opinion. But I'm excited to see what you do with it. You're the one who's drawing it. So.
That's right.
So
now,
spin the wheel for me now.
Are you ready to roll? Are you ready to spin?
Yes,
That wheel. The
Time Before Time worshipped music album.
That's a good prompt. I'm not gonna lie.
You like that one?
Wow.
And askew a. Okay.
A little bit harder. Spin the wheel.
We're gonna spin that wheel.
Wow.
Roll.
Wow.
Man, you lucked out.
Sure, Deb.
You get to draw the final scene from Wild Wild West.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cyberpunk Colossal Arachnid, I guess. Guess I'm doing that.
That's legitimately just the final scene from Wild Wild West.
Sure is. Sure is.
It's crazy. All right, let me know when you got that saved and ready to go.
I got it.
Alrighty. When you're done.
I'll try to make it similar to your size.
They play the Will Smith Wild Wild West song at my work. It's awesome. It's such a random thing. That's super random.
That is random. But I would love to hear that in the middle of my like work day.
Wild
It would
Wild
definitely
West.
improve things.
Wild Wild West.
You can stop sharing your screen too, by the way.
Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. I'm gonna stop that now.
Yeah, that would definitely improve my work. If I had that plane.
Yes. Absolutely. Kyle says, I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk, Jessica Starlink. I think you have your facts mistaken, sir. I think Elon Musk is like a brilliant man. Eli knows how to make your car
voice is going all
cool.
robotic.
Uh-oh.
I can't even understand you.
My internet's taking a hard shit right now, is what's happening here. I've made
Yeah,
it.
if you're able to hear this or see this, you know, we'll wrap this up with this last drawing, but the internet is going down hard.
Yeah, truly. Okay, I saved my picture on. Yeah, it's really rough, man. Like, wow.
Wow.
My
How
internet.
many wows does this get on the wow scale?
It gets 5 wows on the wow scale. Wow. 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 Yeah, my internet is taking a hairy dump, says Matty F, and I agree. It's taking a hairy dump. All right. All right, I'm gonna hide your layers. I'm ready to go. Let's finish this drawing.
Okay. Look. Crazy Call says, I wish it was Brandon's internet and we just didn't have to see him.
That's a rude thing to say.
Sometimes you say things, you take things a little too far, and I can go away, I can just leave, that's easy for me to do. Alright. Solid, stupid thing.
Alright. Alright, anyways. Dark rudimentary stabilizers. Dark matter stabilizers. Rudimentary dark matter stabilizers. I can't even say it. How am I going to draw it?
Oh boy, you really got a rough one ahead of you.
Aw, jeez. I could have got a cyberpunk glass.
Yep. You missed your chance, man.
Actually, my next one, if I had taken the reroll on this, my last and final one would have been your first one, which I believe was the one that I said, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you would have taken that.
I would have taken that one too, but I'll take this one too. I'm not mad about this one at all. One funny thing about the escape room was that it was like a smaller sort of place. It was more like, you know, it wasn't like the hugest, most fanciest escape rooms, but it was charming and it was nice. And when they were starting the whole like thing out and like kind of giving the rules and things like that, he kind of kept did that, which was he made it funny, but like, you know, he didn't like go crazy overboard. He was just kind of like, yeah, we don't have something ready, so oh no, like he, like, I don't know, it was like the way he delivered it was very, he towed the line of like it was charming, I guess.
Hello.
My goodness.
Going down hard. It's really struggling. Did you get kicked out of the draw pile? Hello? I don't hear you.
Hello? Oh, and that time that was just my
Now I hear
microphone. That was my microphone cutting out and doing that weird thing with OBS and voice meter. That was just a different thing. Hello, I'm back. I think we're back.
You get kicked out of the draw pile.
I got kicked out. I'm rejoining. I'm gonna like avert my eyes so I don't see your thing. But hey, folks, welcome back. It wouldn't be a DrawBomb if there weren't horrific internet issues.
Part of it.
Horrific internet
Fun.
issues. I was like, why isn't the password working? I had caps lock on.
You're angry.
Sorry.
Typing angry. Don't type angry, man.
Don't type mad, man. I'm out here shouting. All right. I'm like blurring my vision so I don't see the drawing you're drawing, so I get to keep the surprise.
Okay.
Okay. I'm rejoining again. joining as my drawing self. Log in with this account. What? Oh shit, I just gave away the password. I just fucking said the password to the server out.
Well, they wouldn't have known that until you said the second part.
That's
I gave it
true.
away. You
Oh
double
my
gave it.
goodness. The internet going out has made me delirious. Here's my social security number. Bip, 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 bip. Oh no, I actually said it.
Yours is just mumble noises. Mine's numbers. That's
Oh
really
yeah.
weird.
I can't say numbers. I have a rare condition. It's called can't say numbers. It's where you can't
I
say
mean, that's a
numbers.
good name for it. I
Yeah.
suppose.
It's pretty on
Sounds
the
fake,
nose.
but- Yeah.
They really didn't cut corners on that one. They were just like, nope.
More things should be that way, you know.
Yeah. I read this story about a science. So like there's a like bacteria called Sonic the Hedgehog because a scientist named it that. That's just the thing. A scientist discovered a bacteria and named it Sonic the Hedgehog because it made certain parts of like the cell go super fast. But it then, so what I read was that this doctor, has like found that there's like some debilitating diseases are caused by this bacteria. So then he has to like explain to patients that like the reason that they're like they can't like use their legs or some shit is because they have Sonic the Hedgehog. That's it.
The reason you'll never go fast again.
That's right, yeah. Is because of Sonic the Hedgehog. A bacteria called Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's just wild to me.
I guess that's why you don't get silly with it. Right?
What was that?
Backfire. I said, I guess that's why you don't get silly with it, right? Like it can backfire.
Exactly. Like that's why doctors don't make fun cutesy meme names for the shit they discover, because they don't know that 10 years down the line that thing is going to be like, oh yeah, this is actually why we're all dying. Oh shit. I named it after me.
You don't want that legacy.
You don't want that. I have news, and it isn't way past cool, says Maddie. I'm excited to play that new Katamari game. I really am. I'm jazzed.
Yeah, you should stream it. I would like to see.
I think I will. I considered buying
Alright.
the version with all of the songs, like as like a bonus like thing, because usually when they do that, you can just download the songs from Steam and keep them as files, which I've done for very many soundtracks, including the Jackbox soundtracks. Worthwhile purchase. But I didn't buy it because a lot of the songs are from the one pack. A lot of the songs are songs I already have. Because I've downloaded a bunch of video game soundtracks just in my time. I have a very good website that I found. Also, I don't know what the soundtrack for the new one is like, so it might not be like hitting where I want to purchase it. So I'm gonna wait and see, because I can purchase it afterwards.
I hope it's good, because that was like one of my favorite parts of the other ones.
Yeah, the soundtracks were so good, so fantastic. I still listen to them. And it's a good thing that we have about 20 minutes left to draw this rudimentary dark matter stabilizers.
exactly how long it takes to draw something like that.
It better. I've really
What a
set myself up
coincidence.
for failure.
I wonder
I've
what the plan is.
watched another episode of Wednesday. We're doing it like we get the occasional episode in, so we got one episode in this week.
Okay.
Of Wednesday atoms.
Yes.
And I really liked the newest episode. It was a lot of fun. They did. I don't know if I want to give it away, but they did a fun plot. It's kind of like an arc. It's kind of like a tropey plot that they did for like one episode. And they did it really well because you get to see sort of like the range in the main actress's sort of like acting abilities. And so that was cool. I will say,
Yeah.
so like, sorry, go ahead.
When you say a trope, like they took a specific trope that exists and kind of like made one episode that for the whole
Yeah.
episode. Okay.
Which
like
was
that.
cool. Yeah, it was fun. And they still like kind of had some of the overarching plot of the season happening during it, but like, you know, they kind of like had them happening at the same time because obviously that adds conflict. So it was really fun. And I will say, so like, you know, we were talking before about how they're doing so much in the second season that it can kind of become overwhelming. They have been bringing some of the threads around and connecting them back into the main, like it continues the story from the first season, and the things from the first season are kind of like still in motion with this new season. And so like these some of these like disparate storylines that have been like kind of like happening are connecting back to the original storyline, and so it's like it was very complicated, and now we're sort of like uncomplicating it by making these things coalesce, and like we're finding out why they're happening and like why they're relevant to the story of the season, which I was very happy to see. I was worried that the shit was just going to keep going, and it was just kind of going to be like, oh, okay, wow, okay, yeah, that's that plot continuing, and it's like another plate they're spinning. But no, they've started to, it's weaving together and making more sense, and that's been satisfying to see.
Well, good.
And it's uncomplicating things. Yeah.
I have to quickly confess something.
Yeah.
You had said, I read it this way too, so it's not just you, but you had said the whole like, oh, it's Wild Wild West, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I started drawing, and I realized after I was almost done with my line art that it's cyberpunk, not steampunk. So I restarted.
Oh my God, cyberpunk is not Wild Wild West, and I ruined it. I ruined your perception.
It's all right. I'm gonna have to go quick.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
All right. Sounds more fun anyway.
Wild Wild West. Yeah, cyberpunk is way cooler. Not necessarily all the time, but like in terms of if you have to draw something new for this particular moment.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk's cool. Brandon, which would you rank higher, cyberpunk or steampunk?
As a aesthetic?
Yeah.
So I'm a sucker for like sci-fi, and I like that kind of like, it's not always in steampunk, but I like that, or it's cyberpunk, but I like that kind of like retro futurism thing where it's futuristic sci-fi shit, but it also looks like it was
Like Alien?
designed in the like 70s or 80s. Yeah, like Alien, or you know, there's a lot of sci-fi that plays it that way.
Yeah. I do like that vibe as well. I like that kind of like
The fun,
analog future.
like a vision of the future from the past, but like, you know, in this universe it actually like, I don't know, it's just fun.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally feel you, because yeah, like all of the like TV screens in Alien are like chunky big boys. You know, everything just kind of feels, it's like
And in the first one,
cassette
that was
tech.
the actual technology that like existed, but now since making it, they've just kind of kept that the aesthetic for Alien, and I like that.
Yeah, I'm glad they haven't like been giving people smartphones and shit.
Wouldn't make sense at this point. They already
Yeah.
established it's in the future, and they all use like chunky computers, and, tube screen.
Yeah. But yeah, I like I've always enjoyed like that cassette punk sort of aesthetic, you know, where it's like big chunky tapes and like Walkmans and stuff. Like I would never use a Walkman, God no, but like the aesthetic of one is very cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Use one in the right time and place, but now
Yeah. Also, real quick, I just saw Gianna's comment and I thought it was pretty funny. She says, "I'm so sorry I have to tell you this, but you have the cuddle wumpy." Which is relating to the Sonic the Hedgehog conversation we were having earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
it's fatal.
Yeah, imagine Dr. House telling you have Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna tell you something and it's gonna be
I feel
bad.
like I could actually imagine that.
You're not gonna be happy. You might want to sit down for this. You have a rare bacteria. And it's making you lose the ability in your legs called Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's my Dr. House impression. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay, getting a little long here. Wasn't that good?
Hey man, you're the one who got them excited. I can't control them.
Man, people really just hand out 15-minute standing ovations willy-nilly.
Sure do.
Yep. Anyways, I've got to get back to working on this drawing. I watched a lot of House back in the day. Watched a lot of
Good show.
House. It is a fun show. It's a crazy show sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, what are we doing, man? Holy shit.
It is a great show. They don't really worry about keeping things in the realm of
Of like,
possibility.
yeah. Or just like they just like will make scandalous shit happen, and it's like, hey, this dad's fucking his son's girlfriend, and it's just like, Jesus. And then because like that's why the son's having this disease, Dr. House has to tell the dad has to tell the son he's been having sex with his girlfriend, which is just horrifying in like 20 different ways. And that's a fucking plot line of House.
What sickness do you get from that?
I have no idea, man. They find the weirdest shit that either does or does not exist. Half the time they say shit on that show and I'm just like, you're fucking lying. Like, this is all
You're like,
bullshit.
"No."
This is like when
I
they
assume
talk
that
about like
fucks
this.
through a lot of the time.
This is like when they talk to Scotty or whoever is the engineer in Star Trek The Next Generation, and they're like, hey, what's going on with the warp drive? Oh man, the platelets are low, so we gotta put the platelets up so that we can make the warp drive energy go wobbly wobbly. And it's like, that's what Dr. House feels like watching. They're just
And
like,
what's your problem with that?
nothing, but like in House, it's like, what's their blood cell count? Oh, it's below 150,000. That means that they are feeling. Run 50 tests of making them jump through hoops. Oh, the engineer is Jordy.
Hey,
Okay.
Do you have a doctorate like Dr. House? Because you're criticizing him a lot, and you know.
Did you know that Dr. House is Sherlock Holmes?
Boy,
He's Sherlock Holmes. He's your home
Is
house.
that true, dude?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's Sherlock House
I don't know what to do with it.
instead of Sherlock Home. But he's a doctor man instead of a detective murder solved man. The murders he solves are the murders done by bacterias and viruses.
I don't know what this bit is.
This is the truth, though. I'm just telling you the truth about the house.
You're saying like the concept is like he's basically Sherlock Holmes?
No, I'm saying that this is a fact. Like, if you look it up, if you Google like house Sherlock Holmes, like the creator of the show will confirm, yeah, we were making Sherlock Holmes, but he's a doctor.
That's what I just said,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I just said.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's interesting.
I'm telling for
That's it.
anyone who didn't know that. That's a fun fact. Sherlock House.
Are you
Dr.
housing me
Holmes.
right now? Are you saying bullshit and I'm just supposed to believe it?
And another thing. I have found this magical orb, and when I touch it, I can talk to an alien from another galaxy, and he tells me financial advice. And
Good advice?
it's pretty solid. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. So if you want me to talk to this alien for you and get you some financial advice,
How does he know what's going on financially?
he's an alien. I just talked to him about it, and he knows numbers, so he puts it all together.
Yeah. What do I need to do to get in on something like that?
Just give me a bunch of your money, and I'll invest it in the things the alien tells me to,
And then you'll give me back more?
and I'll give you back higher money.
Higher money. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I thank you for, you didn't have to include me in this. I appreciate.
Of course. I mean, even though I have this legendary, amazing sort of like technique, I'm sharing it, even though I could just get rich doing it myself.
That's very kind of you. Very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'll never forget this. Okay. How much money do I need to send over?
50,000.
Oh. Can you help me get 50,000 first?
I know you just got spent money on a wedding. You have bread.
I mean, that was. I don't.
Clearly, if you had the money for a wedding, you
thing
have the
about
money to
that.
send me 50,000.
My wedding was not 50,000. Not even close. And if it was, I definitely wouldn't have that money.
And I know you just got a car. Clearly, you are doing well and have money and are not stressing about it. 50,000.
We're financing it. Another reason we have less money.
50,000, please.
Oh, I don't have 50,000. I'll give you everything I do have. Will that be okay?
That'll be fine.
Ooh, that was a close one. I almost missed out on this great opportunity.
You're all good. And then once I get your
You're a
money
good friend.
back, oh, you're so welcome. Once I get your money back, I'll just take what I needed to get the 50,000 out of it, and then give you the rest.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Hey, you got it.
This seems like a good plan. So let me give just be clear. It's an alien who's good at money stuff.
Yeah, he's an alien. I talk to him across space and time, and I tell him what's going on, and then he tells me what's going on with the S&P 500 and the stock market.
Why does he know about all that stuff?
Because I tell him about it.
The stock market?
Yeah.
Why does he need you? What is he?
I
What
reached
is he doing
across
then?
space and
You're just
time,
telling him.
and he said, "Puny human, tell me something about numbers that your civilization deals with. I love numbers." And I said, "Oh boy, have I got something for you, the stock market." And then I told him all about stonks, and he tells me how they're gonna do.
He's doing day trading.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess this makes a lot of sense. When you explained it, at first I thought it sounded stupid, but then once you talked more about it, actually, it's not stupid at all.
Would I be able to lie like that so consecutively?
No, I don't think you would. So that's honestly what convinced me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's the
So,
alien's name?
His name is Glorknax.
Or snacks.
Glorknax.
I can't wait to meet Mr. Glor Snacks. Get this thing working. Get my money working for me. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna talk to Glorknax right now. Give me a sec.
Glor Snacks. I thought he was your friend. You should know his name. Is that you pretending to be the audience right now?
Oh, sorry, guys. I've been up since like 5. What was I doing? Glorknax. Okay. Done. He's talked to.
And you know, some people say improv's hard, but we've proven that to not be true with our level of skill.
Dude, we're like so fucking funny. We should like.
I was teleported to another place during that. Like we really painted the picture vivid.
I laughed so hard at myself doing that I wish I had a VHS of that.
Start recording this stuff
We should record this
and
stuff.
streaming it online.
Yes. This would pop off. We would do like 10 episodes and we'd have 100 viewers.
Yeah. Wait, did you say 100 episodes and have 10 viewers? What'd you say?
I said 10 episodes, 100 viewers.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
why? Oh, that the other one sounds
if I
awful.
were to do like
The other one sounds.
do hundreds of episodes and have less than 10 viewers, gosh.
Oh man, I'd throw myself off a bridge. We kid, folks. We kid. I'm fine.
Gosh, this drawing. Is it good? No. Is it a cyberpunk colossal arachnid? Kind of.
Oh boy.
That's bad.
Yeah, I got nothing else for you, man. My life is boring as shit.
Oh, you're good. I'd just like to hang out, chat, and draw some fun pictures.
I love drawing pictures.
How's yours coming along, by the way?
I'm getting there. I'm not gonna color it.
Okay.
I spent too much time working on a very non-crucial aspect of this drawing that still looks dumb and bad, so.
I see. We feel similarly about our what we've done.
Oh boy.
Well, that's all right. I'm excited to see it. I also won't color mine just for the sake of time and because you're not doing it.
We got a podcast to record.
That's right.
You may be thinking that's a shame that they won't go on and color their drawing, but what I'll tell you is that's a
You'd be right.
shame on all podcast streaming networks.
Currently on our 1 month hiatus for the show while we, because we finished season 2. And we're recording some stuff in the meantime, so we can have a few banked up.
I did consider for a moment the irony that we're sort of postponing the podcast for 4 weeks to bank episodes so that we don't need to postpone the podcast if we miss episodes.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. There's going to be things that come up, right? Life happens.
Yes.
And so it's better to, I think, have a schedule that you stick to that people can rely on. Like, it's supposed to drop this day, and it does. And then in that schedule, we can include some downtime. And I think that kind of, I don't know. I think it's a good system still.
No, I think it's a good, I'm totally I'm on board. I think it's a good system. I just think there is an irony to that, like what we're doing. But I think it is good that we sort of have the break be scheduled and planned instead of being sort of spontaneous and leaving people unsure about if the podcast is going to continue. Like if we miss episodes and we're consistently missing episodes, then people are going to suspect that one day we're just going to stop and give up. So by having a schedule that we're consistent with, and by having these scheduled breaks instead of random ones, it builds trust.
Yeah, and that's what that show's all about. It's about trust.
Yeah, it's about trust and Seinfeld. We start every episode with a trust fall.
Yeah, which is hard because we're recording it remote. So
yeah, I hit my head every time. Gosh, I'm so excited to play Katamari. I'm excited to play more Doom Dark Ages. I haven't touched that. Yo, funny enough, Doom Dark Ages just released an update, and they made easier this boss fight that I was struggling with the other night. That basically it was I was playing the game, I was progressing really well, and then I got to this boss fight, and I had to spend 40 minutes just playing this guy
I think it's Radon. He was a tough one for me, and I managed to fight through him. And then right after I did, they nerfed him a little bit, and I was like, oh, well, that would have been easier. But I also, feels good.
Gotten hundreds of listeners. We've been very consistent. I think a month break won't hurt all. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. People who discover it will have time to binge. Yeah, absolutely. That's a very good point. I'm also going to Vegas, and I win lots of money, then we'll quit. There we go. Perfect. Just get big.
Yeah. That's the plan.
At the casino, then leave us high and dry. That's the move. That's the true podcaster way.
I love it. Still want to talk about Seinfeld when you're rich?
Right. Who wants to talk about Seinfeld when they're rich? Just be rich.
But you can't do both.
I think usually, all the rich people I know, who I don't know any, but personally, but I've listened to them talk on things that made them rich, and usually the thing that made them rich was talking about Seinfeld or something else.
True. Talking about something definitely helps you get rich. I
It helps some people get rich.
I think once you get rich, you're supposed to start trying to make it harder for other people to get any money at all. I think that's the goal.
That is the goal. You just start pulling that ladder up immediately.
You start to have like an existential kind of like, oh man, do I even like deserve all this? And in order to prove it that to yourself that you do, you make it so no one else can get any money.
Exactly.
It makes you feel better about yourself. I think that's what you do.
It helps you plug up that hollow existence.
Yeah. Gives you like a little sense of superiority. I think that's what you do. But I think you can still talk about Seinfeld while doing all that.
Yeah, you can. You can be Seinfeld.
You gotta make it seem like you're busy. That's true.
Do that. He's one of them Richies.
Ian, it's past 10. How's it looking over there?
It's looking pretty good. I'm actually kind of happy with the final result. I ended up retouching up the part of that drawing, that part of the drawing that like I wasted a lot of my time on. Made it look a little better.
I'm ready whenever you want.
Give me 10 more seconds and I'll be ready to go.
Speaking of arachnids, I have some crazy, nasty spiders around my property.
That's awful. I also have crazy
Saw one recently
awful
that
spiders around.
made me want to like gag. I'm not even that freaked out by spiders anymore, but that one made me like stop me in my tracks. I haven't seen many like it. It was big.
We've been getting the wolf spiders coming out like crazy lately since it's getting colder. And they're big, man. Wolf spiders are huge. So I was at work
They're big.
the one day, and then I'm talking to a customer, and they was like, "Whoa, look at that huge spider!" And I look over, and I can't see it because it kind of blends in with the counter, and I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm like, "What?"
Oh, it was inside?
Yeah, it was inside, and I'm like, "What? Where is it?" He's like, "Right there." And I'm like, looking, and then I eventually see it, and it's fucking huge, man. It's brown, and it's just sitting there on the fucking counter that I use to like do shit. And I'm like, "Oh shit, that's horrifying." Okay. And then I try and like find something to scoop it up with, and I can't find it, so I try and like kind of shoo it to the door so I can get it outside, but it just ends up like crawling down and plopping to the floor really fast, and then crawling inside the desk that I work at.
Oh no.
And then I'm like, oh, well, it'll just eat the bugs in there, and maybe it'll get too fat to crawl back out.
That's what you gotta hope for.
And then, so I didn't see it for a couple of days. And then, well, I didn't see it for a day. And then the day after, the day after the initial incident, I see it. It's just chilling on the floor. And I remember we have like this container that we hold these things in. So I put it over the spider. I got a piece of paper under it, and I shoo it outside. And then I close the door, and then I tell somebody like, "Ha, I got it outside." And someone was just like, "Don't just get back in." And I'm like, "Oh, I hope not." And then 3 days later, I'm dealing with outside bikes. We have the doors propped open because it lets people know that we're an open business, and it kind of like helps if it's like hot out. It kind of helps cool the place off. It gets a nice breeze. And then I'm walking in after doing some outside stuff, and then what do I see but that big fucking wolf spider just chilling at the entrance, walking inside. And I don't know where he's been since. He's around somewhere, I'm sure. And you may be asking yourself,
for not, like, crushing it. I also don't crush spiders.
I don't crush spiders.
I let them be, but they give me the willies.
It terrifies the piss out of me, and I'm just shaking in my boots thinking about, I don't know, touching something and just having that guy leap out at me. I'm calling him Larry now. Having Larry leap out at me. I don't think
they leap at people very often.
This guy was fast, man.
They are fast. That part I agree with. I'm just saying. I think
wolf
they kind of,
spiders
like,
bite.
oh, yeah, true. We have wolf spiders here as well.
Yeah. So I'm just worried I'll run into Larry again and I won't be able to have distance between myself and him right away.
Well, I hope you and Larry find a way to coexist.
So far, so
And
good.
you kind of are.
Yeah,
But like in a way where you're not terrified. All right.
I'm ready.
Ready to share your drawing?
I am ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna fully hide title for myself.
Okay. I'll do that too.
I'm also gonna get rid of the titles in the main screen, but those look great. You are colossal.
I was thinking I was just gonna draw. It felt like the obvious choice to draw like some kind of like robot spider that's big, like. So I wanted to do something different. I just made it this way.
That's
I don't know,
funny.
he's like a guy. Look, it's not my favorite drawing I've done. And I have a
like-
little
Great job.
exposition fella here. Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
Gianna.
explain that he's big. I'm gonna draw like a town or something. It's like, nope.
I like how you gave
Nope,
him
I
a
don't
Guy
care.
Fieri like duster.
Great job.
Matty F also
Thank
says
you.
great job.
That's what they do. What you do in Cyberpunk? I don't know. You just wear like
Guy Fieri dusters.
90s shit. Yeah.
I like it, man.
Go
It
to
looks
Flavor
pretty
Town.
cool.
Thanks.
You know what Flavor Town
Got
has
your
a
guy
lot
over
of?
here.
Microchips.
Okay, so over here for yours, we got. What was your title again?
A rudimentary dark matter stabilizer.
Yeah, that's what that machine does.
Yeah, stabilizes dark matter.
I like how just a guy working on a machine. Like, hey, you call my bluff. I'm telling you that's what it does. I drew it.
Yeah. I don't gotta put a fucking label on it. It's rudimentary because it doesn't look like it would stabilize dark matter. It looks like it would just, I don't know, pump water.
Looks like it's struggling. It does look like it's steam powered.
It's
as
not.
it's
It's
launching a lot of
struggling.
steam
It's
out.
it is struggling to, and for some reason, steam felt like the proper way to convey that. But maybe
It
the
worked. Yeah.
maybe
like
that's dark matter.
Maybe. We have any scientists in the chat that can disprove that this is possible? No.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Unless a scientist
There you have
guy comes in my chat, tells me that that's dark matter leaking out of that machine, I'm not gonna wait. No, unless
all the way.
unless a scientist comes into my chat and tells me that doesn't look like dark matter, then I'm gonna be the scientist and say that that's dark matter coming out of that machine.
Yeah.
That's what dark matter looks like.
Yeah. So, without the title guide, it looks like a weird. This is a weird composition.
Yeah, I'm gonna real quick.
This spider has traveled back from Spider Future to stop you from messing with dark matter.
There we go. That kind of helps things a little bit.
Ian, do you have anything to plug?
Brandon, I want to plug DrawBomb on YouTube. You can go there. You can check out some of the animations where we've been working on. We have more that we're working on. Very excited to put more animations on there. I have some I've been editing finally now that I have the chance. Make sure you also check out the DrawBomb live YouTube channel. We've actually been uploading highlights and edited versions of the bomb draw rounds. We actually have edited every single bomb draw we've done except for this one we just did. And they're coming out. They're edited. They're made nice and fancy by me and Matty F. Just ask the scienticians, says Matty F, about the dark matter stuff. But yeah, check out that, and then also keep an eye out on DrawBomb Plays, because Matty F is also planning on doing something fun over there, and I also have some videos I'd love to put over there eventually too, if I had the fucking time. Maybe someday, if something pops off, we'll have like the time to make those videos and have fun with those, but we'll see. But that's it for me.
You know, maybe if we had more time, we could focus on you know, something creative like paper mache hats or
Papier, yeah,
more
papier mache,
papier.
papier.
Upload more things to the YouTube.
Exactly. But in the meantime, what we've been uploading is actually quite a lot, so check us out over there on the YouTube channels. Also check me out on Superfly Arturo on SoundCloud if you've enjoyed any of the music you've heard in the background of this show, because some of it is on there, and I'm planning on putting the rest of it on there eventually, so that'd be fun.
Love to hear that. Love to see that. Love to listen to that. You know, that's what I have to say.
That's right.
And for me, check out my stuff over at BM Chaps on Instagram. Go to Spotify or any place where podcasts exist and check out That's a Shame, Steinfeld podcast. We've been working on that along with Matty F. That's very fun. And check us out tomorrow for the WoW show and DrawBomb After Dark, where we'll be doing all that.
That's right.
On that note, thanks everybody for hanging out.
Yeah.
Matty F, Gianna Luna, Mad Lad, Crazy Kyle, Leviathan Den, Bell Rocket. I think that's everyone, and we appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks
we'll see
so
you
much.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am so proud of you and you.
Oh no, we need to wrap it up. They're turning on us.
I